Well, I'm on the farm today, and I've got my John Deere 348 baler hooked up to my John Deere 5055D, and I'm getting ready to bale hay here probably in another couple hours, kind of letting the sun, and we just got a little bit of a breeze going here, dry out this hay just a bit. That's my John Deere 5055D. This is the backbone of the farm here, and I just kind of got it hooked up. I don't have everything buttoned up. I've got my cables here for the moisture meter. I gotta put it on, and then I gotta take up the slack here, and then I gotta put grease to it. I need to check the air pressure in all these wheels, and there's the number 42 pan kicker. Probably need to add a little bit of twine in here, and I already got a wagon hooked up. This is one of the metal wagons, wrecked wagons I got this spring. I got another one over there that's right wounded, but I might press it into service if I need it. I'm only doing just a tick over half of this field, just based on the timing of cut. And you can kind of see down in here along these woods, it takes a little longer to dry. But I'm going to try something I've never done before, and because the hay is, I mean, there was a little bit of volume there, but it's somewhat thin, and I cut at a high stubble, as you can see here. The purpose of that was for the regrowth going into the winter, and kind of a jump start for next year. Just overall health of the grass, but also to hold this hay up off the ground. And so what I'm seeing is, when I grab this hay, that stuff's dry, it's ready to bale now. We'll give it a little more time. I didn't rake, I didn't ted. This is the way it came off the Krone mower conditioner, and that's set at the widest setting, so the pickup on my baler's plenty big to get it. And one thing I don't like about tedding second cut hay, this happens to be third cut hay, but one thing I don't like about running a tedder through it 2 or 3 times is that you lose so much to the stubble. It's not very long grass to start with, so I'm hoping I'll maximize my yield by just leaving it lay. I don't know if you can hear the wind breeze in the video here, but I think it's going to be good and dry, and it won't take long to do half of this field. I don't think I'll fill up. If I fill up those 3 wagons, I'll be surprised. It always looks better before you cut than after you cut. And you know, I still got some pretty good color. It's been laying out here a couple of days, and since it hadn't been flipped, when I do flip it over, the color looks really good. So this will be horse quality hay, and we'll try to get that baled up and onto the wagons and into the barn, at least half of this field today. So back here at the baler for just a second, one thing that gives me confidence that I can comb that high stubble and glean a goodly amount of hay is this 348 baler has a 6-bar pickup, tines every 2 inches. It should do a nice job just combing through that grass, and hopefully bring everything into the baler. Hopefully I have a nice clean sweep when I get done. So I'll come back when I get ready to get started. All right, I got the 5055D. I believe everything's ready to go, greased up. Got the first wagon on here. Got them all tied up. Try to time the arc is such that I get a pretty good throw up into these wagons. I want to get as much hay on these 3 wagons as I can, and you can see, pretty sure this will work. But you see that rope up there? You can see, and I've done the same thing back there. These have a pretty long tongue, so the bale gets airborne. It generally clears it. If it don't, I'll just cut it. One of the first things you do with a hand kicker is you put the throw as low as it'll go, and then cycle this thing. Make sure everything's in working order and you're ready to go. These are the bales that were in the bale chamber, and you can see where the new hay is, and just kind of checking the tension here. Let me come back. Right here is what we're getting. Nice bale. Tighten it up a little bit. Sometimes when they come out short, they hit the wagon and they kind of go into a U shape. Even though the string feels tight, I don't think it's tight enough. And if you can increase the tension, I believe that it'll hold that bale in the case, so that it doesn't travel down so fast and turns the wheel and ties the knot and come up with the bale about that long. So this is really what we want right here. A lot of flakes, good heavy bale too. All right, so I got this wagon filled up about as much as I wanted to. I probably could have put some more wagons up on there, but I think this thing needs a little bit of work before I try to kill it with square bales. But I think the hay looks really good. Some tight bales. This John Deere baler, boy, I tell you, it's impressive to me what it'll do as far as a square bale. And I got another wagon on the 348 square baler down there. I got a little bit more to do in this section right here, and then I'll be done for today. And then the other side of the field over there, I'll work on that tomorrow. It'll be a separate video, so hope you enjoyed it. Baling hay here. This is third cut on this field. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share, and we'll talk to you later.